Free Comic Book Day has been an internationally recognized event for 17 years, and in Hattiesburg, locally owned Bombshell Comics happily embraces the event. Every year, the comic book industry offers a day to give away free new comic books. Local businesses like Bombshell Comics buys these comics at an extremely cheap rate, which allows them to give the comics away for free.
So it's a chance to expose people to a lot of different comic books, not just the free stuff that's current, but also vintage comics, stuff that's recently come out, popular stuff that's been out for a long time, but it's still holding on because of its popularity or how critically acclaimed it was.
This year, Bombshell Comics will have an outside tent sale, a bounce house, and hourly prize giveaways.
Free Comic Book Day for Bombshell Comics is like the World's Fair and Black Friday put together. It's a month of business in just one day. The day also offers free comics for people who may have never realized that they were interested in comics.
In recent years, comic book heroes have made headlines, like the new Avengers film breaking box office records. One would think that it helps the comic book industry, but Adcock explains it's not exactly the case.
When the comic movies first started coming out, you saw a few more people coming in to buy Iron Man and Captain America, Batman, and stuff like that. In the last probably 10 years or so, there's not as much of a sales bump for the popular stuff. What brings people in are the ones they don't recognize, like Watchmen, Sin City. Hellboy was huge. Like both Hellboy movies, we did insane sales for Hellboy. Also Netflix stuff, like if someone doesn't recognize a Marvel character but they feel like they should, like Luke Cage, Iron Fist, characters like that, they'll come in. So typically, like if I want to, I can just order up on whatever the Netflix show is going to be, and for a month that title will sell like crazy while people are interested, and then it'll fade out and it'll happen again with the next season.
Whether it's looking for a new hero or just turning to a classic hero, comics certainly give a different perspective to the story. Local customer Tyler Lambert explains it is a reason why more people should take an interest in comics.
The storytelling in its own very unique way, as far as comic storytelling, panel to panel, that's different than storytelling, let's say, in like a novel medium or a filmic medium, and just the talent, the artists and the writers, and sometimes people that do both.
Some of the free comics that will be featured this year will include The Avengers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and Riverdale. Along with the movies and recent Disney purchases, it has helped create a unique era for comic books.
I've been saying for several years now that it is a golden era in comics for creativity. There are more artists and unique writers and unique voices in print now than I believe there have ever been. It's very, very little. It's like I don't even think half the business really is capes and spandex anymore. Like they're sort of moving away from that. There's such a wide variety of things that people can read about.
Free Comic Book Day will be held at Bombshell Comics on Saturday, May 5th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Reporting for the Student Prince, I'm Andrew Abadie.